Stop! I know what you're doing. You did.
Aftershock.
Coming up on this week's episode of Aftershock,
Tati tells us about the Mamma Mia show,
Ricky went and visited an iguana safety workshop,
and Taylor catches us up on all things Lightning Athletics.
What's up, Cypress Bay? I'm Dylan Buxtell.
And I'm Josie Clancy, and Aftershock starts now. The American Musical Theater 3 class performed Mamma Mia the musical for 4 nights.
And Tati got coverage of one of the performances. Here she is with more.
Everyone has their aspirations for the future. The musical theater students here at the Bay use their time on or behind the stage to bring them one step closer to their dreams. Drama teacher Miss Letwin tries to ensure that her students are actively learning and their skills are constantly improving.
Well, we work every day. I mean, there's not a moment in class or on stage or in rehearsal that we're not trying to better the performance, working on memorization, their character, their teamwork, the ensemble things. We're always working on that every day.
Senior Megan Gustella has not only been able to work on acting skills by performing in shows, but also brought up personal growth.
Being in the show overall, and really any show that I've done in the past, obviously has helped me raise my confidence and figure out how I'm going to perform and my performing style, and honestly open myself up to a variety of characters. It's something that I've done my whole entire life, and for the future, obviously moving on, going to NYU for theater, and then whatever I do after that, this has helped me gain the confidence to put myself in that position in the first place.
By participating in the productions of various shows, students get a hands-on experience to develop and perfect their skills. Stage manager Alex Tuid is one of those students.
So I want to study stage management and production in college, so that's exactly what I'm doing here. So I'm able to kind of take what I learn and, use it for like college interviews and stuff. Like I tell them that I'm already stage managing, which is an advantage, and I'm glad that we have a really advanced program and we have really great lights and sound, and we have all these things that I can use to my benefit, so that when I go interview for colleges, like I already know what I'm doing. So it impresses them a lot to know that you already have the skills to be able to do whatever you want to do.
The drama program continues to work towards opening opportunities for students to pursue their passions. Tati Del Carpio, CB-TV.
Your father passed away. He wanted you to have this watch.
The annual magic show hosted by Weston was this past weekend.
And Ben was there to see all of the magical tricks. On Saturday, March 2nd, the City of Weston put on a free magic show at the Weston Community Center. The show was packed as word of a rare show like this one travels fast through Weston.
I heard about from my friends this morning who wanted to go to a magic show, so they texted me asking if I wanted to come, and so I came.
The show featured a performance by famous magician Gary Midnight, who is also known as one of the greatest magicians in South Florida. He is a self-proclaimed master magician, illusionist, mentalist, entertainer, and inventor of magic. The show, Gary Midnight, features some amazing tricks, including levitating objects, his signature fire trick, and many more surprises. Gary's performance had the crowd stunned, asking themselves, how does he do it? This family-friendly event is just one of the City of Weston's plans to ease into spring break with fun plans every weekend with a live music performance on Friday, March 16th at the Regional Outdoor Stages. Gabby Kernis, CBTV.
Sold-out HSBC Arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time!
Here's Taylor with this week's Lightning Athletics.
The boys basketball team went up against Wellington High, and Klaus was there with the coverage.
The Cypress Bay Lightning faced off against the Wellington Wolverines in the basketball regional final. Isaiah Quinteros got the Lightning on the scoreboard with a deep three. After a first quarter lead by the Lightning, action quickly picked up with many drives to the basket, leading to many free throw attempts. Even though the Wolverines came out swinging, second shot attempts kept the Lightning within striking distance at the end of the half. The second half was no different. The Wolverines jumped out to a quick third quarter lead. The fourth quarter was restless, as both teams held the ball. A missed Wolverine game-winning opportunity ended in a turnover. Having to go the full length of the court in 3 seconds, the Lightning turned over the ball, leading to a miraculous half-court game winner for the Wellington Wolverines.
The Cypress Bay Lightning faced off against Flanagan High, and Alex was there with the action.
On March 8th, the Lightning went up against the Flanagan Falcons in an intense matchup. The Lightning started off strong, taking early points against Flanagan with their fierce offense. Flanagan tried to fight back, but the Lightning's defense was also on point, scoring them an easy first set of 25-15. Starting the second set, Flanagan was seeking revenge and hit the Lightning hard. But with excellent communication and playmaking, the Lightning still reigned victorious in the second set, winning 30-28. Flanagan, in a last-ditch effort, used clever tactics to throw the Lightning off. But once again, the Lightning's destructive offense and defense overcame Flanagan, ending the game with an overpowering 25-21, winning the last set.
That's all for this week's sports. Taylor Fishman, CBTV Sports.
Iguanas are an invasive species that have been in Florida since the 1960s and has the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission concerned about how the animals are being removed.
That's why we try to educate people about the things that they can do to deter iguanas from coming into their home.
Our now local iguanas have spread in mass numbers, bringing on a level of damage to the fragile balance of species in Florida's natural ecosystems.
The population has expanded, certainly, but that's because it's had the perfect conditions. Lots of food, lots of sun, and great habitat here in South Florida.
Although many of the homeowners in Western are having issues with the iguanas, some are very fond of these creatures.
But if you have one or two iguanas, don't be afraid, just enjoy. Weston is a beautiful city because we have a lot of green and animals.
As South Florida's iguana population grows, it's important for communities to understand how to properly remove and deter these animals. Ricky Kidder, CBTV.
If you hate rom-coms, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 issues, but a hit you ain't one. I got the Lambo that'll make your soul. While your ship singing dances in DiCaprio. Haters in my zone try to grab me home, but I know they clowns, so I'll tell them all, give me some more. If the beef is grown like a casserole, then you best believe that I'ma eat them whole. I'm like, yo, stupid, white fools all at my dough. If you don't like my swag, you can press fast forward. Girls line up on me when they're at my show. They all got a man, just forget about him. Oh, up in Benzos, I got him tenfold with a red bandana on like Jack Sparrow. But I don't know what you take me as or understand the intelligence that Gumby has. Leaving other rappers going on the run. I got 99 issues, but a hitch ain't one. Hit me. 99 issues, but a hitch ain't one. If you hate rom-coms, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 issues, but a hitch ain't one. Hit me.
The Cypress Bay Sound of Thunder is continuously evolving.
And Tyler was able to get first-hand experience from percussionists and band.
So for indoor percussion, I've been teaching since 2012, right when I was a freshman in college at FIU.
My instructors are really cool people, I think, that have a lot of admirable qualities. I know I've adopted some of their mannerisms and stuff like that, and I know they've participated in groups, really popular groups in marching band and indoor-wise.
Teaching allows me to have an outlet with something that I completely love as far as music, but from that point on, I get to share all my knowledge.
I get to play my music, of my the music that I love to play. I get to beat on a drum. It's just really fun.
You were good.
My biggest purpose for them is to make sure that they're having fun and enjoying every step of the way. They're not going to be successful in what they do if they're not enjoying it. Obviously, there's a degree that you have to sit there and work very hard with what you're doing. But if you're not enjoying the product that you're producing, then there's no point to practicing.
Spring break is right around the corner.
And Neil went around the Bay to see what you guys are doing for your spring break. Here he is with this week's Mott's.
Hey, I'm Neil Shulkin, and today I'm going around asking students what they're doing over the break. What are you doing over spring break?
Yeah, I'm going on a several-day scuba diving trip with a few friends in the Keys.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
I'm going to Ultra Music Festival with my best friends, including you.
I'm not going.
Yeah, you are now, you are.
I can't. I have STN.
Sleeping.
You're sleeping for weeks?
Yes. I am.
Straight?
Yes.
That's it?
Yeah.
You're going to have a fun week.
I'm going to be visiting Washington, D.C. with family, and I'm going to be sightseeing.
That sounds awesome.
Yep.
I hope you have fun.
Thanks, man.
I'm taking my friend who's from Maryland to Disney because she's never been.
Disney World or Disneyland?
Disney World.
Okay, Disney World's so much better.
Yep, it is.
Okay, you're going to have a fun spring break.
I'm going skiing.
Where?
Utah.
That sounds fun. Anything else?
No.
So we're gonna go to New Jersey, and I'm gonna have to see the old people. And then I'm going to see John Mulaney and Pete Davidson. They're comedians. Very excited about that. It's a very early birthday gift because my birthday is nowhere near spring break. What are you gonna do for spring break?
I'm going to okay. Okay, bye. Seems like you guys are gonna have a lot of fun. I'm Neil Shulkin, CBeat TV.
That's all for this week's episode of Aftershock.
If you want to watch previous episodes, you can visit us at cypressbaytv.com.
And while you're at it, follow us on Twitter at Cypress Bay CBTV. I'm Dylan Buckstyle.
And I'm Josie Clancy. Thanks for watching.